Let's go. Hello, welcome to another episode of the GNPS General Engineer. Coming at you with another dope episode. Sitting across me is my next guest, back second half twice. P Dogg. Is there an AKA? Oh, please say the motherfucking amazing. Excuse my French. P Dogg Amazing. Sitting across me.
Amazing.
Amazing. Grandici.
Yo, I'm very good.
Can you just bring this close to you? Make this your friend. Oh, way. Let's go.
Yeah,
You good, Maji?
Yeah, I'm very good. Very
Yeah, bring it
good.
close. Don't myself. It's yours. Just where your hand
You
is.
can put it anywhere you want.
Yeah,
Bro. Yeah.
exactly. You good, dog?
Yeah, I'm very good, bro. I'm very good. Glad
Yeah.
to be back.
Last time you were here, I was trying out something different. We were at Afro's Chicken.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
One of many podcasts I've shot outside of here.
That was like maybe the second day of me coming back to Durban.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we shot that.
Mm.
Yeah.
And since then, I mean, a lot of things have happened.
Yeah. too a lot, too much, and too little. And
Yeah.
but it's been happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, how did you pivot? Because I mean, everyone had to pivot because of COVID. You know. Now for you, last time when you were here, I think your plans were you were working on dropping something. Obviously, that's where the pivot comes in because of COVID.
Nah, that was after COVID.
Was it after COVID?
Like extreme COVID. COVID has been 2 years, bro.
Shit,
So
what?
there was extreme COVID. The first one when we had it started, and then there was the ones where
Dog,
we were just
I
pushing.
feel like people are gonna miss your voice. Let's just do this because then you just put this on your lap.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
See, now you can speak into the mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extreme COVID, and then there was COVID after. COVID has been 2 years, bro.
Yeah.
So it's hard to describe it as this one time now. Yeah, well,
Mm.
so when we had our episode, that was after the extreme COVID. That was after that. It couldn't go back to level 5 again. Remember?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it was stay at home, but you can come out, but you need a permit, but no one's gonna check for it. But be safe. But the vaccine is coming. But it was that COVID, so it wasn't really like. Oh, you mean it was affecting me like fans?
No,
like
no,
we weren't
no.
having events or something like that. But for me, it felt like it was just normal. We got used to COVID, bro. Like,
So
we got used to it.
So for you, what did you get up to as soon as the COVID hit, and then
The extreme COVID.
yeah,
That's what we talked about last time. I can't go over that again.
Did we?
I wanna, yeah.
Oh
big
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Because you
It's
came
fresh
here
in my memory.
just when they opened.
Yeah, bro. I
Fuck,
can't
man,
do
it's
that
been
again.
that long.
Yeah.
It has been that long.
Yeah.
And then after that, then it's been this back and forth. And okay, shows opened. I remember I last saw you at Oat. Remember
Oh yeah, I remember that.
that
Yeah.
the TMM party.
Yeah. That was nice.
And then after that, I've been seeing you guys. And then Maleningi happened.
Yeah.
Can we go there?
You can go anywhere, bro. Anywhere you want.
And then
I'm that guy, bro.
what's your Maleningi situation? Because Utibek, I also had him here.
Yeah.
He explained his situation. What's your?
I ain't got no situation, man. I came back to Durban to work.
Yeah.
I got here, and my niggas who I was making music with before I left were part of a record label from the city. It was pumping money into them. They were getting like salaries and shit. Like everything was good, yeah, bro. So because it was like my niggas, but more importantly like my colleagues and this shit, yeah, bro. I was there, bruh, yeah, bro. And what does being there mean? We're making music, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And once we start making music, that's sort of like me in my element. Yeah, boy. That's what I fight for. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
To have the platform to get there and show myself there. So once you started making music, I found myself.
Yeah, you came back and the homies are making music, signed to a record label, and business is booming, I guess, because niggas are getting paid. I mean, if niggas are getting paid, the business is booming, my dog.
Nah, bruh, it's a deal. It's an advance. You can't take it as business is booming off an advance.
But you headed to a certain direction with that money, I presume.
Into debt. That's where you're heading, into debt.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it was an advance, like an upfront advance. So and then you gotta work it back, pay it back, and
that's how every like ambitious, all
deal.
those things. That's how they work. That money isn't a salary. It's an advance. You need to make this money back. Your music needs to make that money back. So anything that they're giving you, they're shooting you a video, they're giving you money to eat, they're buying you a burger when you're hungry, they're putting in petrol on the way to a show. It's an advance. You need to pay that money back. So you can't really say business is booming when it's just the loan. Like, we haven't done the work yet. Yeah. So when I got back, I found them in that zone, but like, I'll admit, like, you could say things were looking up. Not that business was booming. Things were looking up, you know?
Things were headed to a better direction.
Yeah, it seemed like things were looking up, yeah, boy?
Yeah.
Got into studio, and then through that, I found myself part of now important songs. Yeah, now, when the executive, whatever, of Malini, I'm always there, because it's my niggas. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, boy? I'm part of the hits now. Now even they're like, yo, we can't leave these hits out because these are the ones that are moving things, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So now I'm there even more, yeah, bro. And then, because I'm always there, then I end up getting to know them as well, yeah, bro. Now that I know them, they get to know me. They start to see, oh shit, Konu so down. Oh, serious. Yeah,
Serious.
That's why that's why we can't get rid of this guy, because he's on all the hits, he's on everything, just that he's not signed or whatever the case, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Naturally, they tried to sign me then, yeah, bro. Not that they tried, but like, we talked, yeah, bro. And me at the time, hungry as shit, looking around the niggas next to me who are getting cash, thinking like, yo, if I was to get half what these niggas are getting, I'll be doing some crazy shit right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at it like that. It's an advance. I'd be doing crazy shit with my advance if I was getting the shit that they were getting. Yeah, bro. So I was enticed by like the talks. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Kanti, fortunately, hey, oh no, Lelos come by. I don't know Jeda Bantu. Bankitiera. Once again. And it collapsed. It collapsed in front of me.
Before you actually took the leap.
Yeah, before I took that leap. And as it was collapsing, I was thinking, shit, it's all over now. Like, this is like the rope I was going to hold on to and pull myself up with. And now it's gone. And then, like, somehow it just dawned on me, yo, dude, the only reason why these guys wanted you in the first place is because and because I was moving, because
I think you coined it last time you were here. I still remember it. It should be the pa.
And by that time, I've already got a song with like Blackie and OK Malum Cool Cat, yeah, bro.
Oh,
so I'm a like.
So you telling us that Feel the Vibe was like already born at that time.
When it started, Feel the Vibe actually came to life during Malaningi times. So while they were pushing their Malaningi things, I was taking Feel the Vibe like across the line. And by across the line, I mean getting a verse like Kulkati, getting the artwork started.
Cut. Okay, don't worry, we've got that camera. It's about him, not about me. I'll just 15 minutes, then just notify me, but I'll also see. Let's go, Doug.
All right.
As long as your camera is running, the show goes on.
Oh, wait, thank you very much,
Yeah.
man.
It's not about a general, it's about a P Dogg. Amazing.
Yes, please. Yes, please. So I was taking the artwork, yeah.
Mm.
I was getting the artwork done because that was another mission.
Yeah.
Yo, what a mission. Artwork, cool.
You downloaded it yourself?
No. Umshegu made it.
Oh,
But
shit.
I had to shoot for it first. And not just like an issue, I had to set up a professional shoot. Find Blackie, find OK Madam Cool Cats and P Dogg Amazing in the same place at the same time. Gina imali ukukhokhela studio sokushootha. I-cameraman ready corner at that time, ready to shoot this thing. So if you haven't been through it, as you can imagine, there were like 7, 8 attempts. Kungenzeki. Sikhuluma nge-artwork. Artwork. Why? Because Malum Cool Cats wang challenge.
Yeah.
Soon as that nigga gave me his verse, I jumped like a P Dogg. I jumped, went to my designer, took pictures from his Instagram. We made an artwork. Boom, 2-3 days night artwork. Yes, Mr. Smee. Night artwork could say Mr. Smee.
What does he say?
Basically, he told me it was absolute crap. Not because it was absolute crap, but it was like the small things that you don't really like pay attention to. It's like, okay, you got these pictures from my Instagram. Everyone uses these images. So now how does this artwork now become special or different? Yeah, bro? This picture, I'm looking there or I'm standing like this. What does that signify really if I'm just doing that? Why are we doing this, yeah, bro? So he was basically communicating to me with Doug, let's be intentional with shit that we're doing, yeah, bro? Let's not just do into because it's gonna look like, oh, because this is the fastest way to do it, or because we're used to trying, or we're in a rush somewhere, or, yeah, bro? But I didn't understand that at the time. I was just like, yo, and this is what it feels like to work with a superstar.
Yeah.
But like, I told myself, welcome to grade 1 of Superstar Land. This is your first lesson. Ride it out because there's a lot more coming. And I just like took to it, yeah, bro. I went for it, yeah, bro. I never said no. The whole Feel the Fire process, every time I was challenged, I never said no. Even when I felt like, I won't be able to do this, or I was like, shit, how am I going to put this together? I never said no. I never asked anyone, like, ask the person who needed something from me, who's how. I'd always say yes. When do you need it by? Okay, sure. And then I leave myself with that stress. I go, shit, fuck. Now I need 10,000 rand. Shit, dog, I don't work no more.
Yeah.
Like, no way, no, not no more. Like, I don't work no way. Let's see, Johnny, put on my hook, if it's a cookie. I work on my show with COVID.
When you hook up P Dogg.
Dog, ithatha my chance nje kuphela mfethu. Of course I was there too. Nama ngithatha my chance, but thatha my chance. Now I'm feeling what it feels like from that side now. P Dogg, but look at me, thatha my chance. I'm like, shit, dog, I didn't change this, but fits. So fethu, going back to that now. So it's like, yo, dog, let's get a photo shoot, get a studio, let's shoot, let's get wardrobe, let's get a concept, let's know why we're doing it. Let's get the designer there when we're shooting, and then let's direct that photo shoot, and let's make an artwork. Abo. Finally, after like 4 months, it happens. This is just the artwork.
Just to get the artwork.
This is the artwork, bro. But to get the verse was even worse, bruh. Because to get the verse is like,
Cool Cat is 100K. So did you put out that 100K?
Hell yeah. Like,
shit.
I didn't put it up like cash like that, yeah, bro. Of course, I got a deal, yeah, bro. Because I'm not just anyone now, yeah, bro. I came in and showed my value as well. This is what I wanted because we're taking it somewhere, yeah, bro. So he didn't hit me like any nigga coming across the road who wants his verse, yeah, bro. So now, he's supposed to come, Wavuma, yeah, bro. I know, shout out to Mshengu. That's actually the guy. But we'll tell that story some other day. He's like, we'll do the verse, ish. In my mind, I'm like, yo, dog, my life is so shit and crappy right now. I can't believe that Malum Cool Cats leave and start talking to me, entertaining the fact that he's gonna give me a verse right now, yeah, bro. So I was like, shit, when everyone was like excited around me, I couldn't be excited. It didn't come from me. I didn't get that same feeling with
Yeah.
I didn't get it, bruh. So I was like, Dog, I'm only gonna believe this shit when I'm gonna press play and I'm gonna hear his voice on my song. And to get there, it took 7 months. Why? Because now we're playing this game of I need to get a studio. I don't have a studio. I need to get a studio. I need to get OK Madam Cool Cat, superstar, but a family man. He just had a second child recently during the time of Feel the Vibe as well. He was going through that.
Shout out to Cool Cat, man, and the family.
Big shout out to the Zwane fam. I need to get someone who's going to record us. Just all those moving pieces need to happen. I need to treat this nigga like a superstar. Boy, nje fethu ngibeka no ribs nje fethu. Yabo lo nto lo.
Nibble.
Yabo nje fethu
Nyana.
bakuthiwa dank ngimlandela idank serious fethu. Yabo like the design, bro. Yabo lo nto lo because I don't want to be that nigga who came less or ngaphandle. Because it's P Dogg. Get dog, not me.
Take yourself seriously.
I didn't want to be that guy, bro. So it took like, Mr. Smith. I'm thinking next week if we can go into studio. Which day do you think it'd be cool with you? Okay, sharp. Okay, sure. Wednesday. Let's see if we can handle on Wednesday. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Wednesday showcase. Boom. Hey, my face Wednesday. I want to be in the studio with Madam Cool Cat next week. Monday. I have to double check. Hey, Mr. Smith. Hey, come back and he's like, oh shit. I knew I was forgetting something. Dog, I can't do Wednesday. Limpopo. Something, this, that. Let's try next week, Thursday. No worries, Mr. Smith. I could go stay now. No worries. Hey, my name is okay, Thursday. Okay. Next week, the following week on the Tuesday, 2 days before, guys, I have a photo. Yeah, sure, Mr. Smith. So Monday, Thursday, eh? We're still on. He's like, hey, man, something just came up. I need to go check this guy. I need to go do this. I need to go do that. I need to do that. We try another date. Slala your game in your face. Slala your game, cat and mouse. You need to silawai.
Trying to get this nigga
Other days I
into
forgot,
studio.
hey, great man, what's a sense? I sang at the studio. I'm going to sing. I ended, hey, so man, sorry, Mr. Smith. I'm just told, but I saw them next week. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it took even that process another 6-7 months for me to get this guy in the studio. But then when that fruition of the process was the Maliningi time now. Yeah. They're doing their whole thing, funding, ban. They're moving. People are, they striking the nerve of the people. Like the people want to listen to the shit.
And Maliningi was making waves.
They're like, okay, maybe this is that thing that we've been waiting for. And you're looking at it, now Celestial Mike. Hey, Mike in the hand of God, our man, now was Candy, rapping taxi driver, Ibu, I put to T-Pack, like on the move up, business manager, you're like, okay, how? So I don't know PTs, man, but we don't know what it is, but like there's something about that guy, like Hambakon, there's no looks in the first like God.
Yeah. you know, when I started seeing you, part of the crew, I'm like, shit, if I had money, I would sign you guys just like that. Like, I'd be like, cause I was like, shit, now Durban is on the map, dog.
To be fair, and 100% A1, even the guys, even before the management or whatever, the guys who were in the label, uma wenze mhlawumbe kufika umlungu wabo lo owakhipha imali. Abamtshela nayo ukuthi sakubona konke esikwenzayo kodwa until this nigga is part of this thing, it's not gonna really happen the way we're envisioning it. So even they were backing me for it, bro. That's why like super love, bro. Like super love to those guys and whatever they do. And I feel Sanjifetu like prosperity, bro, to those guys.
I just love the energy. Like when you guys would show up to shows, dog, like you just pull up and then everyone just goes crazy because Maliningi is
unjiniyela ngithi unjiniyela kuhlelo unjiniyela azimuhle nabangani bakhe abawunjiniyela umuntu electrical umuntu chemical nahlala lesho ukuthi esingashaya noma ibomb nje manje
Vele kunyiwe.
look nje vele kunyiwe that's exactly what it is dog yabo nah my ingredients dog and like man I don't want to lie bro like I strive and I'm looking in the air stuff back in the day what's it dog I strive in team situations dog like if you put me in a team of dope people I don't know what it is but nje faith we're going places nalabo bantu up so it was the same thing with the imalining yabo so yahlangana phambi kwabo yonke into nabo banginika futhi motivation but ukuthi anginyakaze dog let me not be here as that nigga who's hanging on to people's coattails or whatever the case may be let me be here caca ukuthi no P Dogg ukhona la yabo mekubuka abantu bokubusa unanga no P Dogg ukhona umile nje himself as well yabo leyo nto lo angifukuzeke nami ngihamba lokhu ngijaga lezi zinto lezi ama photo shoots banitujo but no ways I can't angapheli umoya yabo mangifika e-studio angin the show le things record is by hits kuzwakala ukuthi labantu bezwe nabo ukuthi hey siyashoda mengekho lo mjitha lo yabo ngifaka nje lo shandisi nje ukuthi yo dog I need that's the energy that I was attacking the whole thing with yabo leyo nto lo ahlangana lento le track finally I got the verse this is now by the time sekuzophela imali eningi I finally get the verse now it's finally here I'm not just talking about it just say la say khomba nangu black nangu cool cat nangu P Dogg yacula nayi number damn this nigga actually did it yabo ngendlela zabo karante kungfu
wait now
fraud
how do you finally manage to get a cool cat into studio and record that verse like
persistence
the last push like what's okay
persistence and every trick in the book that I could think of I was trying everything yabo trying him I got to a point where it's like if you need to be I'm try to hit this guy up every day bruh and make sure I'm ready for this guy every day. Like I had everything. It got to a point where I had everything on call, bro. Where like the only thing that I needed for that session to happen was now on call. And whenever he said he was ready, I was gonna be ready as well. That boy Leon, you know. And then finally I got my date. He pulled up. Zueli, Black Sheep. He took that video. Yo, I'm sitting at that laptop, bro. I'm recording this guy, bro. I'm thinking shit. This is why I don't want to repeat that lockdown shit.
Lockdown shit.
That's where I learned how to mix and shit. If you watch the first one, I tell that story. Now I'm sitting at a computer recording Umalum Kulukati. I learned to record to record people when lockdown. I learned how to mix people to a satisfactory level when lockdown. I learned whatever the fuck I was doing there, yeah, bro. Whatever energy got me there was from lockdown. So I even had that experience and clearly at that computer would say, hey, we're not dog. We'll record, yeah. Long cheetah. We'll endow. If it's like.
And you actually running the whole show where do I?
Ngingedwa. Wayekhona usitshale ehleli ngale buka series. Black Sheep ngicela ngishoot phela. Ngicela ngishuthile ke leya video. Now leyo video vele yabanjwa freshman Mac trend. Hayibo. Now my followers, now my views. Hey, we're going to good cut. Check. So that's now the first time you're saying fair level mama it's okay. Now I got a track with okay Malum Cool Cat.
And then like Upleke, was it easy getting his verse?
Didn't pelang 15 minutes.
Dog.
I feel with Peps and friends, Upleke. The same day we recorded the video.
You at the mansion.
Yeah. The same day we recorded the number yabo where Blackie is outside the chicken licking. Yeah. No Lucas.
No Lucas, right?
But they had trended and also shot their shit up.
Yeah.
That same day, because they came with Shayla trip, and I with that page. I think it's Black Monarch or I forgot what brand it was.
Oh,
no Lucas
the brown. You know, I was there on that day.
You were there that day, bro. That's when I got the verse, bro. I got the verse that day so quick you wouldn't even notice I was in studio with him.
Yeah, so like it's so odd, dog.
You were there that day because nami isn't the Zapita Zela Zafigi intwana. Oh hey If you listen to that Peps and Friends, that's Peps and Friends, eh? Hey, something in my mind says, dog, you know what these kids are about. They're still nabo. You know how young niggas can be, they can be awkward in your face. I'm that guy who's about like this about it. So much, nabo. Bako. They boys, seeing ganje. For the monsters and the right thing, and then after I'm like, you know what? Boot kanjan, it's cool in the studio lah. Because I know a young rapper nigga is just trying to be in the studio the whole time. Or if you feel awkward, the one thing that's going to make you feel comfortable again, Bonnie Mind can make side Fruity Loops, then you feel like, okay, I'm in my element.
I'm a home.
You can relax again, that boy. But so okay, but you foot naman Kube because got pretty like Peps and Friends. After like an hour, almost 2 hours, got like born. How it say? It's how I was saying. But hey, you said the studio. What's how? Okay, I'm coming back now. Top and it pays with go and this conversation the laptop yeah. Say something boys say up on the studio. Man, what's oh shit. About petty loot to lab me and fang about my beats. Like, okay, thank God I just made a beat pack. I don't know, the stars, the angels, whatever.
see all that hard work that you put in during a lockdown.
Yeah.
Just came in handy seamlessly.
I'm nothing without it.
Dog.
Yeah. Lutu. Fuck all. I'm dead. I commit suicide in the river because I've just tried so hard and I feel like it's never going to work. And I get stuck in this crazy perverted idea which I must have a glorious death that will inspire other people to like not go where I did or just like hate entertainment or just like a whole lot of negative shit. That's who I am without lockdown. Yeah. So I plug in this laptop, fully beat pack. So boys, now I'm a busy. You guys lapho umuntu okhuluma kakhulu ubaqwe vele bethi Lucas raps hayi khuluma ne-English liyadala nje bethe yabo ublack unako kuba
reserved
yabo reserved yabo abanaleyo hawu Lucas manje yabo uleyo nto engana spill yasho ukuthi iqhamuke la ama flash la ama brain or you know he's just that he got that energy ukuthi awufiki to you know we no baqwe the whole time I'm gonna fuck beats okay show oh I know like okay badlala ama beats idlala ibhithi yokuqala bascrolle kube nebhithi edlalayo athi sathula uLucas ashintshe ama roles sekublack ke man athi kwenzakalani ngale beat le qum hey I was like you know what abuze yena uLucas say should we leave a hook for the boys I know it's leave a hook for the boys like okay ngayibuka man letting it by that time I'm already like settings record. Sengiyamnika ama earphones.
Awufuna ukuyigetsha.
Kanjani boy, that's not me. Ngimnika ama earphones. Okay, sure, let's try something. Got record. I been big. Okay, delete. Let's try it one more time. Boom. I cool. I don't want to be in jail. I'm like, okay, save. But can we just try one more time and save it because whatever. Oh. Shit, but it's gonna make it a long story. But one day I'll tell it.
It's fine.
No, because we first slow wave. We plugged the studio onto we plugged the studio onto Slow Wave's Mac. Kanti iMac yakhe like it died after recording his first pattern, and then that was a thing that forced me to go and have to fetch my laptop. The laptop yamangithembile because glitch nokuba slow nento eningi nje fethu yabo. And then that's how we even ended up getting to that beat pack, and then that's how Black ended up even hearing that beat. And then he got and we recorded it on my laptop because we recorded the first one. Slow Wave shit died. There's 2 Field of Vibe projects out there. There's one on Slow Wave's computer and there's one on my computer. So just like that, dog. The second time we went, wayicula njengoba injalo, wavala, yakrasha, lande yami, wayicula njengoba injalo futhi wayiphinda. Wathi ama-backing. I didn't even think he did backings. I did backings. Ngendlela ashesha ngayo leya nto. Boom, 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 boom. Baphuma futhi bahamba.
And then, so you've got this verse. You have the only thing you've done is the beat and record Uplek. At that point, when no Lucas left you.
Yeah, there was in the stage where I just had the chorus.
Your voice wasn't even there.
Dog, I wasn't even listening to this beat. Like I like the beat, you know, but like okay, Blackie chose it. Now I have to do the song, yeah, bro. But I'm like, hey, it's a nice song, bro.
Yeah.
But now also I have this pressure with yo, dog. It's like actually this is actually Blackie on the song, bro. It's like kind of a deal, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And I'm thinking, shit, dog. I don't want to drown in this song, bro. Because I can, by the time I can hear a good hook, bro. I'm like, yo, this hook is like exactly what, like this is really nice, yeah, bro. But I don't wanna get lost in the sauce at Blackie. Ngingabonakali.
Yeah.
Nginike
Then
problem
you just
ukuthi la-
become another nigga that featured Upleke on his way up.
Cabanga, dog. Cabanga, dog. So nginike leyo jude ukuthi yabona-ke manje lama vesi ngizowabeka lana fa ngishaya amavesi omhlaba ngisho kuthiwa ubaya walalela abone ukuthi ayingeke lo mjisa lona ibu yabo kube nomuntu uzothi hayi ngiyayibona ihook kodwa yabo leya vesi ayingeke fethi
Yeah.
ifake leyo jude fethi. So like I spent like weeks, dog, and after like maybe like a month.
Wait now, like within like that whole process, like after you got Blake's verse and you decide this is the song that you're gonna work on, even
Yeah.
though you weren't looking at it, even though it was a nice beat, but like
Yeah.
it's not one of those that you were looking at.
Yeah.
Like, how do we transition to that and like say we also need a cool cut on this track?
After the month, I come up with 2 verses. It was like 3 weeks, I did the first verse. Another like 2 weeks, I managed to do the second verse. Now it's a song. P Dogg Amazing featuring Blackie, Feel the Vibe. 2 verses that I'm very proud of, yabo. I've tested them, nabantu, ngiyabona my reaction, because I know. I expanded it like my verse now.
Was it at that time you guys were shooting
Matend.
not a Matend. Medicated. When I saw you, remember when I saw you
Yeah.
shooting medicated, and
Yeah.
you were like, "Exe, there's something I'm working on."
I'm always working on something. I'm always working on something big. Trust me, swear to God. That's how my mind works. That's what gives me a kick. Like doing something big, preferably that's never been done before ever by anyone in Mhlabeni. Yeah, you'll find me there. I'll be trying that shit. I'm that guy. If you get bangibhale something ukuthi hey nayi washaya lo mjisa lo anginshine aninibone yabo. I don't know, but that's like one of, I noticed that's some of my obsessions. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm obsessed with that. So in my testing, you feel the vibe. I'm like, I'm looking at this thing like serious because I don't want to be caught slacking even 1%, dog, on these verses, dog.
Yeah.
Before I even send it to Blackie, bruh. I need to test it to like 30 different people who I trust, people who don't like me, people, all kinds of people. Like, yeah, dog. And then I got to a point where I was happy with I wanted on my verse. Kanti ekubeni happy wami nokutesta kwabantu sekhona abangani bami abayithandayo le number just
Yeah.
dog liyapahla. Ngithi ngivule ekuseni lapha nebethi 451 bethi khona indlela life. Where were you? That's what that where were you thing started. That's why I heard it for the first time. In the kitchen, someone is singing it. I think Black Sheep, child.
Yeah.
Where were you? I'm like, oh, somebody someone should change my lyrics, man. I heard that shit for the first time. Hey, dog. And I don't fight it. You must never fight that.
Because that's us owning the song, dog.
Yeah, you don't want to own the song by yourself. Trust me. You rather have people own your shit.
Exactly,
bruh.
dog.
Yeah, boy. So, by that time, like my very close friends, now Black Sheep, like for them, oh man, this is my favorite song. Oh. All over these
niggas capping, just gassing you.
Suck. Kwenzeka. One morning, super tripping nights, we were fucked up. Wake up the next morning, let's drink again. Umnandi koningane. By 10, this is man's dead. These niggas keep playing this song back to back. Hey, P Dogg, hey, Black, hey, hey, dog, hey, my friends are priceless, bro. You need friends who wanna hype you to the point where you like, you feel like, I wish niggas would chill just for today, bro. Like, I got friends like every time without fail. Hey, bro, P Dogg, dog. And I look at it now, I'm like, yo, dude, I'm blessed for that shit, dog. Like, I know.
Not only that, but like in that time, I'm thinking the Malining stuff is also out there.
By that time, nah, it wasn't out.
wasn't out.
It was just still buzz and hype.
Mm,
Yeah, nothing was. We couldn't point at something and say, maybe we'd shot virtual tour, but nah, it hadn't been done and edited.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, bro. It was all buzz and hype, yeah, bro. And then, Umsheng, I think he was talking to me on the phone or whatever. Was like, I'm gonna grind but but mama, I'm thinking this is going up. If it's sharp, if it's my blind out sooner, and if only be in the foot number, Lena, that's that. Where am I gonna get this money from? This nigga gonna say yes, like niggas starting their shit again of super big dreams because we're drunk, because we're fucked up at the time.
Yeah.
Avelem phoned.
Right there.
Yeah. Since Tagi J. Hey, amajani, hey, lela. Honi impahla sokusendela yona la manje. Awufuna uyizwe. Shothi avuma nana sathi ayizileke uvumile simsendeleni dog. Dog ngisendele ququ. Ayilalele asha mathika ublue house ayilalele like mbe asiqhubeka siplakela manje futhi abuyile. Oh, by simsendele futhi asho kenze ukuthi hayi no impahla PDogg lena futhi simasike sibona ngathi ungangena amnandi impahla le kanje. Okay. Abuye na same time athi hayi amasha le shandisi.
Yeah.
Hayi amasha le shandisi. No, actually if you can sort out nje nazi nana ama logistics but ngikeen ngidown ngayithanda inamba. Yabo?
That's a different.
Imanzi ngidakwe isavana kabukabi. Festive. And then that's when I had that moment that I told you about. So everyone was excited. They won't mind. Even the girls never calling. I'm like, no, come on, guys. We're not there yet. I don't have the verse here. It's still just this. And at the same time, I'm also like slightly disappointed because I'd gotten to a point now. I was like, shouldn't be sexual to try out so can keep it number. So shy them a verse. So now this adding of this guy, he said yes, but he said a yes of a super busy nigga sometimes is not a yes.
Yeah. It's
Not
not a definite,
yes. So ish sizodelayeka futhi nale shandisi lena fethu fuck yabo. That's what I'm thinking about, mama. Not to be ungrateful yabo, but nami bengiwile nginale hunger now umuntu how first the number no black, of course you want to take that shit out. And now this added thing, because there are many other people who have said yes as well. Just like a cool cat said yes.
Yeah.
So the defense mechanism in use is like, maybe it's going to be like that again. Dog, you really got something good. Don't worry, just like, you know? So I had that going in my mind now. I mean, what's each dog? The part let's a gift, but it could also be a curse, but I'm not sure. But I'm like, you know what? Let me trust it, bro. But I want to celebrate until I got this thing on wax.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how the idea was going. It wasn't even my idea. I couldn't hear that.
Yeah.
One day, not la, I couldn't hear it. Yabo. And then nangempela to nayo Kulkat himself. What should I say? Nam ngiyazizwa la. Man, I couldn't hear that. I didn't even have plans for that. Like, you feel the vibe isn't there on that face. All I had to do was be ready to do the work. Like it was, feel the vibe was a boss on a chair. Hey, when akafuna ngozela hambe wenze kanje musubuyile uhambe wenze kanje. Yeah, that's feel the vibe to me in my life. That's what feel the vibe is namanje. Ubasi wami ohlele sihlaleni ofika bathi vuka man ulaleleni la awazi ukufanele wenze kanje uhambe wenze into kanje. Yeah, that's feel the vibe, bro. To me, bro. To me, that's what it's been. I never chose it. It chose me.
And then to get everyone on the video.
I
feel like that's a tall order from the boss.
Dog. And ngivumile mina guys. Angivumile dog. Like ngayifundisa ukuthi I learned also through abantu ukuthi especially through SMP. Abantu abafana no bona fethu khanda wandile and just the people that they're around that they exposed me to nje ukuthi wena uma ungazivumi uba uzokuvuma. And in the same light mo ukuthi umuntu ozithembile oyivumile you can exceed, you can achieve exceptional things. I took that shit, tattooed that shit with invisible ink on my forehead. I see it every day when I look in the mirror. What's your dog? I trust my. There's few things that I feel like I can't do, bro. I actually don't think there's something that if I set my mind to, I won't be able to achieve it. Why? Ngafuna ukuthi zivume, bro. Hluleka uzamile.
Yeah.
Don't let i-doubt ekwena ngaphakathi ikuvimbele ekutheni uzame uachieve something, yabo. So ekuyivumeni kwami futhi ngithi mase ngisesele nama targets, ngivele ngicabanga into ridiculous. What's the most difficult? How can I make my life the most difficult right now? Ngiwabuka wonke ama-easy options, ngiwabonga ukuthi no ways le ngithi mase in 5 years time mase ngiyibuka, I won't be able to look at myself in the mirror. What's the most difficult way I can do this thing? I find that way, and then that's what I do. And then if I don't, of course, emhlabeni, it's a human like instinct. You want to imagine how things are gonna be. Ngizothi ngifika mase yangibingelela mase ngamtshela ukuthi kanje uzothi hello, and mase how, like that whole sort of thing of expectations. Yeah. We live off that because that's what helps keep us safe and comfortable, that things are gonna happen. And shit never happens like that, dog. Like, you can never predict how your day is gonna go, down to the footstep, the handshake, the greeting, the position of the chair, whatever. That's never how it works. It always ends up happening in a way that's natural for the world, God's plan, if you want to call it that. So, Mina, I always fail. I always come up short. Shit never happens the way that I predicted.
Except for this time.
No, even now, everything that's happening to Feel the Vibe, I had a vision. I went for it 200%.
Yeah.
And then God's plan happened. Not what I visioned.
Shit.
Yeah, boy, Leon.
I feel that. I feel you.
Everything when I Feel the Vibe, I did not have. Okay, there are certain things like, well, I was like, okay, I had the original plan, and then through that I executed it and it happened. But now, for me, for me to have the idea with mina, ngizothatha le artwork lena, ngiyiqaqe wonke ama-vector ayo, nginike uThino, ngimchazele mina uThino, ngifuna ukuthi le part le artwork lene kube ngathi siyangena phakathi. Udlule ipahla sidlule ko black ihambe phakathi kanje ngoba why ngifuna ukuthi sibe ne artwork reveal. Angifuni ukuthi ngivele ngikhiphe artwork ukuthi hey guys, here's the artwork for my song. No, ngifuna ukuba ngathi khishya fethi umlingo pam ba nayi artwork. Yabo leyo nto. For me to even get to that point, I need to be Umshengu's friend for like 10 years. Ngihlale naye even when he's doing his jobs, I'm at design. I say, dog, ucabangani la? Ngithi awuzama ukuthi azama ukwenza igama libe orange, scalens libe blue.
Yeah.
Aqa, how hey, asiqinisile dog yasibale phahla. Oh no, sure. I need to be there for 10 years to understand ukuthi isithombe siyaqaqwa siba ama loose pieces. Yabo leyo nto. I need to be through this thing of imali eningi, of being around Tino and then being exposed to what is this guy actually capable of? Because before that, I didn't know really what he's capable of. And then I got a glimpse.
Tino is a beast, man.
Lento icabanga nayo, it's not it, bro. That's one thing I found out about Tino. You may think he's a beast, but he's even beyond lento lo icabanga yabo. And I gave myself time to understand. So I had to go through that to understand what's lo mchitha angayenzi into kanje. So all that experience and fate, whatever friendship, whatever 10 years, 12 years, whatever, boom, it comes together into one idea and one day. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to strip this artwork. It's going to be a movie. We're going through it. I'm going to call Tino. I'm going to give him some money as well because I know that if I don't give him money, he won't be motivated to do the shit for me. And then we're going to make it happen. Yeah, boy. Boom. Yeah, boy. So that's what I mean with it, like, it was never really my plan, bro. Everything is happening just from my energy of saying, I'm going to keep trying, I'm going to keep trying, I'm going to keep trying, I'm going to keep trying. No matter what, I'm going to keep trying. I'm a serial trier. Call serial killer. But I'm a serial trier.
Yeah.
I'm that kid who gets fucked up when he gets back up. And like, it's like, why is the dog lie down, bro? Aren't you tired of the beating? You know what I mean? It's like, no, bro. Why? Because I won't lie, dog. I put this in my head from the moment that I got Ives La Kulkat. Yo, bro, that was also the first time it dawned in my head. Ma, Blackie and OK Malum Cool Cat on one song.
And P Dogg Amazing.
Yeah, I get that too. But at the time, I'm still like, yo, shit, that's crazy. This is like a cult icon of like the hip hop era, the hype 2014, whatever you want to call it. This guy was a shit, Ukulkati, leader of the kids. This guy, he's like Michael Jackson. He is Zulu Michael Jackson. And now it's FLO. I'm reading one of Blackie's comments.
Yeah.
Hip hop Jesus. And it made so much sense. That's so I'm like, yo, Zulu Michael Jackson, no Jesus on one song, and it's mine. I was like, dog, these niggas who would pay like 500 cash,
yeah,
and through Ugwain and universe, I've been given to this thing. Oh, yes, it's going to be difficult, but I can get it. It's here. I was like, yo. And then, of course, you get those first doubts. Yo, you're going to fuck this up. You're going to fuck this up. I was like, nah, dog. Actually, it's doubt, right?
Yeah.
I had the feeling once I'm going to fuck it up. I was like, yo, dog, this is that one thing that I can't fuck up because I'm going to end up where I was pre-2018, super hyper depressed. And this time, like, I don't know where it could get. So I was like, you know what, dog? For your own self-preservation and your sanity and for this song, you need to push this song so hard and so thoroughly to the best of your ability. Don't rest. Don't get tired. Don't slack. You need to go so hard like you've never done anything else you've ever done in your life for this song that in 5 years' time, when you're looking back at this moment, you can look at P Dogg and say, fine, sazama fana laphana sayifaka efforts laphana yabo kungaba ukuthi ngifika kulo 5 years sengibuyela emuva ngisho ukuthi fuck yazi yabo because I know I won't be able to survive that yabo I won't survive that. I can't life. I won't be able to survive that.
Yeah.
So that's what feel the vibe is to me, bro. Like it's a reason to be alive.
and now that we're sitting here, I like that. It's a reason to be alive.
Yeah.
So it says a lot because I just want to go back to. I was just thinking about what you said. Depression, like you speak a lot about it.
Yeah.
For you, like living in today's times,
Yeah.
you know, being faced with such situations where you're facing depression dead in the face.
Yeah.
How does it feel for you to be at a point where you can even vocalize it and speak about it, but not from a standpoint of being depressed even further, but the way you are positively talking about it?
Feels fucking amazing, man. Like yeah, maybe that was the best thing that had happened to me, like facing that thing and taking it by the horns. Like it gave me a whole new shinjinjini emotweni mfana. Khishihle njini endala, faka injini mfana yangempela ke manje fresh, you know? Like fuck man, waking up, everything, man. It's just like I found a way to heal myself. And I heal myself through trying as hard as I can. Yeah, bro. And then the more I try as hard as I can, the universe is like, nice one, boy, me. What? And the more I try, it's you tried so hard. So like I'm living in that cycle and it feels fucking amazing. I don't want to lie. This force is bigger. I'm always telling my people. And it sounds like I'm trying to start a cult or some shit, but I'm telling them because I know it's true. I can feel it. This force is bigger than me. This force is bigger that I don't know what's acting on this song, on whatever's happening right now. Yeah, bro. And all we can do is try our hardest to not disappoint those forces because we're so fucking fortunate that they chose us. Yeah, bro. So we just need to go fucking super hard for them. Yeah, bro. So, Hey man, it feels good. It feels good, bro. Like I didn't understand it at the time when I was going through it. If I'd known, I would have
Yeah.
like ran through it. It would have been so fun. Like, but it feels good, man.
Can,
Like,
can I tell you something? Like, if you haven't watched the first episode, like, I don't know about anyone else, but like, I can tell like you're a different person to the person that sat across me the first episode.
yeah.
Like, it's so positive. Like, it's an uplifting thing to see because it to me, even on the outside that
Oh,
knows
yeah.
you, it tells me that you are in a good space. So you're not just gassing yourself up.
Hey, dog. I did everything, bro. I remember I was still sober even at that time. I was like maybe in, yeah, I was like
Carry on
almost.
talking. Don't
I
worry about me.
hadn't had my first drink. Got things were cut to 18 months. Ngashibizi. You understand? And for P Dogg, umumazi P Dogg, like you can't believe that shit, dog. Mina ngiphila ngeplagi, dog. Like boy plagi, 2 quarts, drink, Sprite noma keke.
Yeah.
Every day, you know what I mean? We're not drunk, just about kubusu, yabo, in number none, yabo. Fuck them colite, or take them spin off. Yabo, so right.
Yeah.
That was my life, bro. And I know no, I'm hiding, bro. This is not my life. I don't even know who I am. I don't know what makes me happy because whenever I'm happy, it's drunk euphoria. Whenever I'm sad, it's drunk anger. Whenever it's like I'm frustrated, it's because in Kalegilo I can't get drunk anymore. Or like I don't even know who the fuck I am. Yeah, bro. So I had to go through that shit, bro. To understand who I was, one, to confront my problem, two, and then find my solution, three. Because no one could have came to me and said, ha, yeah, do lento yakho P Dogg wena sebenza kanzima uyinikele njalo hlezi uzama and uzoba fresh uzobona. I would never believe that person. It was
Yeah.
like, yeah, what do you think this is, bro? What are you trying to say here, man? I had to learn that shit the hard way. Kuze kuvele kumina. And then that's how I was able to ngene kuleli gear engihamba ngalo engifisa ngalo nanokuthi umuntu who is like watching, yeah, that cliche bullshit, man. I'm a normal motherfucker, but I'm gonna do fucking amazing shit. So I'm hoping even a normal motherfucker at home looking at me is like, shit, I could do that shit too. Yeah, bro? Because they can, yeah, bro? And like, if they want to, they will. And if they don't want to, they won't. No one can stop you, no one can start you. Yeah, boy, Leon, but yourself. Yeah, boy, Leon, you know? So like, that's the biggest reason why I want to do it. I want to attract people like that. I want to work with people like that who will like believe in shit that they can't see, yeah, bro, and believe so hard and make it a reality. I want to attract people like that. I want to be around people like that. I want to make money with people like that. I want to struggle with people like that. Like, that's the life that I want to lead, and I'll be content and happy, yeah, bro. Yeah.
That sounds beautiful to hear, my dog. So now we're at this juncture where we at right now. I mean,
How we doing on time? I'm sorry, Mr. Jen. You know to go to store.
yeah, I know you're moving. We're about to wrap this shit up.
Away.
Yeah. Maybe just another 10 max, 10 max. 10 max. Is it fine?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I think 10 was fine. Yeah?
Okay. So the singles on radio.
Yeah.
I guess now it's obviously strictly P Dogg. Everything else is on the side right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the plan? The single's doing well on radio. I see we charting already.
Yeah.
And I think we're on rotation on some stations.
What's the plan like with the song going forward?
And Jay with P Dogg.
1 million views. 1 million views. Feel the Vibe is gonna go platinum. Feel the Vibe is gonna have 1 million views.
Can you
It's
say
not gonna
that to the
happen
mic?
tomorrow.
To the
1
camera?
million view. 1 million views.
Since we want to mean this one.
No, for real.
'Cause
Feel the Vibe. Hashtag Feel the Vibe with a small T and a big F and a big V. Hashtag Feel the Vibe is gonna go 1 million. It's gonna go platinum. Not tomorrow, not in a couple of days, but through my engagement with my people. This song is gonna introduce me to people who wanna listen to me for the rest of their and my life. This song is gonna introduce me to like the people who are gonna be like the custodians, like the people behind the fucking revolution of fucking South African hip hop music going forward. Why? Because we're gonna be a part of it. This song is gonna be one of those songs that I mentioned when they're saying wouldn't change because of things like that How that's gonna happen is how it's gotten here. If it ain't, if you can't, what's it say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, bro.
Ish. That's true.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Number one, have no expectation of anybody else. That's rule number one. That's how I keep my sanity. That's how I keep from like anger and betrayal and like morbid disappointment in people who will like promise you something and they won't do it. And it pisses you off so bad that you understand that what's your dog. This energy is not gonna help me right now, bro. So you get back to a point where like, you know what? Don't expect shit from people, bro. But when they do give you, be grateful enough to appreciate it with yo, I got something. That small one, it's you wouldn't have got
enough.
it. Enjoy it, yeah, bro. That's how I'm gonna get it, by pushing myself. And I think that's gonna attract, and already it's like Durban hip hop, it's bigger than Feel the Vibe, bruh. There are bigger forces that play. It's bigger than P Dogg Amazing. This is the beginning of like, ish, bruh. You know, it's hard to talk of something that's never happened. It's hard for me to put words together and describe to you guys what's gonna happen in the industry of South African hip hop, African hip hop right now. Yeah, boy, Leontido, because you guys have never seen something like this before. Yeah, boy. And it's something that I always tell people, whatever's going to be happening, whatever we want to be doing, the solution to our problems, the way forward, the direction, the mantra, the ethos, the code of, whatever it is, needs to be different than anything that someone else did before. Don't say Diddy did that, so I'm going to do that too. It's not going to work. Don't say AK did that, so I'm going to do that too. It's not going to work. Why? Times are changing, and even bigger why, COVID done changed the whole world. Yeah, boy, Leon. It's still changing. Like, the world's changed more in the last 2 years than it changed in the past 200 years. Yeah, boy? So that's the exponential rate of change that we're experiencing now as a human species. You understand? So it's difficult for me to find words to explain to you what exactly is going to be happening for Feel the Vibe going forward. But basically, I think, like, it's going to be part of the energy that's just going to, like, for those who want to be a part of it, and because no one is excluded, because it's not a secret private party, it's going to change their lives, it's going to change their worlds. Maybe a monument won't experience them because that's the energy that they'll surround themselves with, and like, that's going to be their reality and the whatever, universe. But forever, anyone who subscribes to Feel the Vibe, to Durban Hip Hop, to P Dogg Amazing, to like whatever is floating around us right now, the world is gonna change.
Dog, I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah,
can we expect a project soon? You know, fans, we are demanding, dog.
Yeah, many projects. The first one though, it's done. I'm waiting on the man T-Bag. He's gonna be mixing and mastering it for me.
Is Feel the Vibe on that project?
Has to be, yeah.
Oh yeah. Does it have a title as yet?
Self-titled, PDA. I want people to get used to saying PDA as well. P Dogg Amazing, PDA. Yeah. So it's going to be called PDA.
Do we have a date?
PDA also stands for Public Displays of Affection. And when I make music, it's a public display of my affection to music and just like people in general. So that's my cycle. That's the beginning and the end of my cycle of who I am. Yabo. So it's going to be called PDA. I don't have a date because it's dependent. I need to learn how to mix and master, bro. I'll be giving us projects every.
I guess we need another lockdown for that.
Hey, Sha, bring it on. Let's go.
Ramaphosa.
Bring it on. Let's do it. Bring your worst. Breakfast for chat. Dog, do whatever you want to do, dog. We're going to make it out. Like, whatever, bro. Do your worst. Like, there's nothing, bro. There's nothing.
Absolutely,
that
bro.
can stop us right now.
For me, I don't see anything stopping you specifically.
Yeah.
I see Durban. I've been seeing us. But like for me, when I heard Feel the Vibe, don't ask me when's the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
Now I have my ways. When I heard it, I was like, damn, dog. Like, cause I when I first time I heard it, Cook Out and you and No Pleko all on it already.
Yeah.
So based on the story that you told, I heard it late.
Eish, yeah, eish.
But in any case, when I heard it, I was like, no, it's not like all your stuff, dog, like the Futurama EPs, which people can still go and catch. That's still like some dope P Dogg Amazing music. You know, that can't go to waste.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, I feel like people really wanna catch on to you right before you give us this heat that you're about to drop. I feel like they need to go back and catch the basics on Futurama 1 right up until 4.
So crazy. It's so different, actually. Yeah.
And they'll understand the sound and why you're speaking the way that you're speaking, because you're not just speaking out of your ass. Because Munyu Muntu might watch this and think, nah, this guy is capping. You know, what does he have to speak on? So those 4, I hope you leave them up there for people to hear.
I'm trying to switch them, but yeah, not that I'm trying. I'm gonna make it happen. I sent an email to like DistroKid. I want to swap them from Palm Tree PD and bring them here to P Dogg Amazing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to facilitate that. If there's somebody who's watching who knows how to do that and can help me, I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is what it is. Just make it happen.
Yeah. Nah, dog. Wish you all the best. And I gotta let you go. I don't want to keep you any longer.
Yeah, I'm going to Gaga see your friend.
You're a busy man now.
Radio man. Come on to you when I have an interview there, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah. But it's cool. That is P Dogg Amazing. Yeah. You can check out his latest single. It's titled "Feel the Vibe." The video is available right here on YouTube. Otherwise, you can check it out on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Deezer, wherever. Tidal, everywhere.
1 million. Please, guys. I can't do it without you.
1 million views. Is that what we're looking for?
Platinum, yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube. Right here. After this episode, just after hearing this, even now, you could just leave and go feel the vibe. Search. Find them in. Otherwise, thank you to all our returning subscribers. Siyabonga. If you're listening on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Deezer, wherever you get your podcasts, siyabonga. Thank you. Keep supporting us. Shout out to Durban. We love you. Shout out to KZN, man.
Madam Cool Cat.
Shout out. Shout out to our gents, man. Actually, I appreciate what Cool Cat is doing. I mean, being the superstar that he is and working with guys such as yourself and Nuclear.
My mentor, unofficial, that I never asked, that I was too scared to ask what he's.
See, the knowledge that him challenging you, like that's him giving you knowledge that he's gained.
Made me so strong. Like working with guys made me very strong. Like yeah. So
shout out to Kulkati for being